Hello, my name is Nicoya. I'm the creator and founder of Silky, a luxury hair care company, and I'm here today to talk to you about wig scams, okay? I'm gonna be trying to make you aware of all the scams that are going on with these wigs and wig companies. So if that is something that you need help with, then you definitely want to stay tuned, because I'm going to go over some tips that will hopefully help you prevent yourself from being scammed. But I need you to do me a favor really quick. Help me out with the algorithm. Go ahead and thumbs the video up, give it a like. I promise you that you will enjoy everything that I have to say. But you know, these algorithms are getting shady, and I want to make sure as many people can be aware of all these scams out there. So do that for me, and then we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Now, when it comes to scamming in the wig world, this has been going on for some time now, but I really feel like since the panorama that it's really getting out of hand, and with the recession being here or not being here, still in all, money is tight. People are going to get desperate, and people are going to do more and more things in order to get over and get those hard-on dollars from you. And none of us deserve to be scammed. So the biggest scam out there and the biggest thing to be aware of when you are buying wigs is stolen pictures, you guys, from other companies or influencers. This is such a problem, and it's really hard as an influencer or a wig reviewer to get around this, because really, to be honest, a lot of the times the companies that are doing this are not in the country. So it's really hard and expensive to litigate people doing this. You know, people do their best with watermarks, whatever, but it's really hard because these companies are clever. They'll blatantly just take the picture, or they'll take the picture and Photoshop certain things thinking you won't recognize it, or better yet, they'll take videos and chop them up and put little pieces of this and that together to try to make one new video or include things to kind of throw you off. So you just have to really be aware of what these pictures look like. Now, I know if the photoshopping is really good, it may be a little bit harder to decipher. Videos, it's a little bit more obvious because they're kind of chopped up. But the best thing I can suggest that you do to avoid this is just look on YouTube or do a quick Google search of the wig that you're looking at and see what comes up. Somebody somewhere should have at least reviewed or talked about the unit that you are looking at buying. Also, go to this company's social media page if they have one, and just see what they're saying in the comments. Now, I know sometimes comments can be deleted and people can be blocked, but every now and again you might catch a little shady comment that's down there, somebody saying I didn't get my unit or this or that. And so just see how they're responding and how many shady comments are in there. Also, you can look at reviews. The only thing with reviews is you just want to make sure that they're not fake reviews, because a lot of times these people will go in and give themselves their own reviews. So I like to really focus on, when it comes to reviews, the negative reviews. I like to read the negative reviews and see what they're saying. If it's negative because they just didn't like the color or the length or something like that, well, that's all really objective. But if it's because the quality was really, really bad, or you sold me one thing but I really got another, then that's a whole nother ball game. And so you really want to take the time to look at those reviews. Another thing that you can do is put in the company's name in Google and put the word scam behind it. So for instance, if it's ABC Wigs, then you would put in Google ABC Wigs scam and see what comes up. See if there's a lot of people that have had complaints, or there's a scandal or something going on behind this company or this one person who's creating wigs. Another thing you can also do is check with the Better Business Bureau's website, put the company or person's name in and see what their wigs are looking like, what people are saying. Another big red flag is if the company has a lot of pictures up but the background of the wigs are all different. For this one with the background, it's not so much for people, because if it's user generated content, that means it's different people doing it. But when there is a mannequin, it should not be all these different set designs. Usually legit companies have their mannequin in their one set, their one backdrop, their one color or whatever. So if you are looking at a wig company and one wig is displayed with a pink background on the mannequin, another one is with a grassy background, another one has just no background. It's usually because they're taking these pictures from different creators and websites and putting them all together as one. So that could be another clue that you can look for. So just be aware, do your due diligence, do your research, follow your favorite wig influencers and wig reviewers. Maybe ask them to review a wig from a company that you're thinking about, or see what their experience is and if they have videos of already reviewing them. But yeah, the photos are the hugest way that I always hear or see people getting scammed. All right, so this next one is gonna be controversial. I know y'all gonna light up the comments, especially for those of you who sell wigs this way, but I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna say it with my chest, and I'm saying what I'm saying. Check to see how said company or individual is accepting your payments, the payment processing. You should not be buying from people who are just simply letting you cash at them or Zelle them the money, or whatever all these little apps are. You want to make sure that you are not buying wigs and doing business through DMs. No, that is the top way that I see or hear about people getting scammed. Most people who are in a legit business, they are paying taxes. And yes, taxes are expensive, but guess what? It is a part of business. So to me, if you have a legit business and you care about the products that you're selling, then you will take the time to have some type of a website, or at least a landing page where someone can go and pay with a decent processing, whether that's through PayPal, Stripe, Apple, I don't care. There's a gazillion ways. But I'm telling you, most of the time, if you are not paying through some kind of legit processing and you're just DMing, that could be a sure way to scam. Now, not to say that you don't get scammed with PayPal and through Apple Pay and some of these other things. Yes, you can be scammed, but at least there is a paper trail most of the time, and at least you can show them, you know, I did purchase said item on this day, and there's somebody that you can reach out to and contact about this company and what they may or may not have done concerning your unit. Also, if you can help it, try to order with a credit card as opposed to your debit card, because credit cards are a much easier way when it's time to dispute something. You don't have to go through as many ups and downs, as many hoops and triggers when you pay with a credit card as when you're paying with your debit card and the bank has to do an investigation and dispute. Usually it's easier and quicker to dispute charges with a credit card. So if you're gonna take a chance and not pay a more legit way, at least try to do it with a credit card, because at least you can get your money back. But I'm telling you, I see it all the time and I hear about this all the time. I'm in a lot of Facebook wig groups, and that is a huge way that I hear people are getting scammed, because they DM somebody something and they promised them that they were going to get them such and such a wig, and it never happened. So we are halfway through the video. If you're enjoying this and you haven't already, go ahead. I told you it was going to be good. I know you didn't believe me, but I'm telling you, now go ahead, give me that thumbs up, please. It is free. It does help me with the algorithm. Then share this out with somebody, and then also let's have a conversation down in the comments, okay? Let's get these comments lit, you guys. Have you been scammed by somebody? Go ahead, put the company down there. We want to know, did you get scammed? And I'm talking about scam, not I got the wig and I didn't like it. Really scam. You ordered it and you didn't get what your order at all, or you ordered it and you got something totally different. You know, one of those what I got versus what I ordered. Let us know. And also, if you have any tricks or things that you do to protect yourself from being scammed, please also share that down in the comments. Let's look out for each other. Let's protect each other. You know, times are getting harder and harder, and we want to save our money and our hard-earned coins. And so, off with that tangent, let's get into this last scammy tip. The last tip, you guys, is the deal too good to be true? Now, everything has gone up, you guys. From gas to groceries to lace shortages to wigs, okay? Unfortunately, wigs are getting higher because supply chains and everything since the panorama has went up, and wigs are no exception. So if you think you're going to buy a 40-inch human hair wig for $40, it's a scam. It's a scam. Even synthetic prices are getting up there, okay? It's just the way times are, unfortunately, right now. And so if you're seeing units or prices that you know, this is a really nice wig. Why is it so cheap? It's probably because there's something wrong, right? If there is smoke, there is fire. So just beware. People selling deals on wigs or bundles or tape-ins and things like that, you definitely don't want to buy it. And if you do decide to buy it, again, make sure you're Googling that company's name with scam at the end. Make sure you're looking at the Better Business Bureau. Make sure you're just checking that Google and seeing what is coming up. Is it good and mostly positive things? I mean, nobody is perfect. Me as a business owner, I have people who are unfortunately are not always happy with the service. You're not going to make everybody happy. But if you have 80% of the people saying, nah, there's definitely something wrong. So just be aware. And then another tip is, really, I can't say it enough. I know a lot of people don't like to go on Facebook anymore, but these Facebook wig groups are really great, and there's a lot of information there, and a lot of people do share when they're scammed, or they'll question, you know, have you purchased from this person? Or they even have legit wig buyers that they take the time to research the company, and they will share this list with you or share these reputable dealers with you, so that you know if you are to purchase a wig or get something custom made, the information is there. And always, no matter how great social media is, word of mouth is always the best way. So if you see somebody wearing a wig and you really like it, find out where they got it. So that is it. Please be aware of all these scams, you guys. Do your due diligence, do your research, and let me know in the comments. Again, I want to know, like, if this has happened to you. Thank God it's never happened to me, but I see stories, like I said, in Facebook groups, and I've heard about the things, and child, don't nobody got time. Don't nobody got time. You know, there's a ton of videos out here with wig reviewers, you know, showing how somebody stole their picture and then they order the product. So, you know, just be aware of what you're ordering. Do your due diligence. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember, better care is better wear, and I hope to see you in the next video.